Jennifer Crosby here, coming to you live from TLC News. This week's scoop is an insider look on the LGBTQ issues one faces, not just in America.
And I'm Jackie O'Neill, and not only will we be reporting in America, but around the world.
Hello, Cyan Doyer here, reporting from someplace and somewhere on LGBTQ plus issues in Africa and the Middle East. In 2013, Nigeria passed a law making homosexuality and homosexual acts illegal. These acts could land someone in jail for up to 10 years or more. In Iran on July 18th of 2016, a young man was hanged for being caught participating in intercourse with another man. So I reached out to the Iranian, Saudi Arabian, Afghani, Pakistani, Iraqi, and Nigerian embassies and missions to the UN, but they were unavailable for contact and comment. So instead, we turned to our experts in the field. Thank you. What's your name?
Oh, my name is David Smith.
So how do you feel about countries, especially in Africa, in the Middle East, that are banning homosexuality and what they consider to be homosexual activities?
I don't use the word hate. I hate the fact that that is the reality. I also feel like it frustrates me. I just want a world where everybody's respected, and that's the way I feel.
What do you think that governments can do to combat the violence against the LGBT plus community?
See, I'm not really a political guy, so I don't really have a whole lot of political opinion on it, unfortunately. I think we have to keep pushing for humanity to come through wherever we can.
What can you do or people in your community can do to combat this violence and this hatred?
I think to not be silent and to keep persisting in whatever way we can. I mean, not necessarily in a violent way, though that's always, there was ACT UP, which was a big community that really, was super angry in the 70s and 80s, well, 80s and 90s. And I think that just constantly having that as an issue that you run through the filter, I think is important.
If you had one word that described your feelings about the discrimination against the LGBT community, what would it be?
Sad.
Stacey Hellman.
How do you feel about certain countries banning homosexuality and what they consider to be homosexual activities?
I don't understand how they think they can ban homosexuality. It's like banning a person for just being who they are. It's discriminating against someone. Homophobia is just like racism or sexism or whatever. It's discriminating against a person for something that they can't control, which I think is just bullshit. And you can't ban homosexuality. You can't ban a person from being their. You can't ban a person from being themselves. So yeah, I think that's bullshit. Am I allowed to swear on this?
Yeah, we can bleep it out if there's an issue, but you can swear, yeah.
Cool.
What do you think governments can do to combat violence against the LGBT plus communities?
Well, first of all, not take away protection for trans kids in public schools for using the bathrooms they want. Trump. They can make laws against, they can make laws against bullying kids because I think that I think that most homophobia people experience is like when they're a teen, right? Or that's when it really affects a person. Like the time when you're still growing up and already so insecure, and then when someone bullies you for something that you can't control. So I think that the government should enforce laws that protect LGBT kids from like bullies and stuff like that.
How can we, as a community, combat this violence and hatred?
By not like letting it. Okay, wait. You just edit that part out. We as a community can combat violence against the LGBTQ plus community by just not letting by just not standing for any homophobia or of any kind, just by standing up for each other and actually caring, I guess. Oh wait, I don't know.
What's one word that describes your feeling about discrimination against the LGBT plus community? Like, if you had one word to describe what you feel when you hear something about this or when you read about it in the news. Butterfly.
It makes me feel really depressed, I guess. It makes me feel depressed because humanity is doomed. I don't know.
Last month, the Novaya Gazeta, a Russian newspaper, reported on prisons opening up in the Chechen region of Russia. Since then, the story has gained traction and has yet to be resolved. Under the leadership of Ramzan Kadyrov, the head of the Chechen government, they have been imprisoning homosexual men in concentration camps in which they are tortured or killed. When the Soviet Union was initially created, homosexuality was legalized. However, it remained illegal in several of their territories, including the Transcaucasian Soviet Republic, which would later become Chechnya. When Stalin took power, an article was added to the criminal laws which recriminalized homosexuality, equating it to fascism. It was only until the creation of the Russian Federation in which it was legalized. However, this resolution failed to free the many homosexual men imprisoned, and LGBT rights remained a taboo subject. In 2003, Vladimir Putin enacted a statute very similar to the United States' Don't Ask, Don't Tell, which forbid homosexuals from serving in the military. And since then, small groups for LGBT rights have sprung up. However, the general attitude remains negative. Now, reports have shown that around 100 gay and bisexual men have been rounded up and put in Chechen prisons. Ramzan Kadyrov has denied this and has gone as far as to say that homosexuality does not exist in Chechnya. To satisfy human rights groups, the Kremlin has launched an investigation into this issue. However, understandably, no evidence was found of any wrongdoing. To combat this issue, several governments have spoken up condemning the Chechen practices, including the United States ambassador to the United Nations, Nikki Haley. Similar to the Holocaust, the United States has refused to grant visas to asylum seekers from Chechnya, and at this moment, only Lithuania has granted asylum to those seeking persecution. Thank you. This is Banderson Nooper signing out.
We are going to the streets to take a look at this issue and see what the citizens have to say. And you, sir, do you have anything to say about the LGBTQ issues we're facing today? Guess not. Now I'm here with something that hits a little bit closer to home. I'm going to be talking about the United States and everything that happens. I'm here with Kevin Wilcox, a firefighter paramedic, and he has some interesting words to say about what he's seen on the job. about the LGBTQ community.
Thank you, Aaliyah, for that interview. Yes, on my job I've seen quite a few hate crimes as well as lashback against the LGBTQ community. For instance, at Stanford University they have a statue of portraying two male homosexuals on a park bench, and numerous times they've been vandalized. But
And this is on Stanford campus?
on Stanford campus.
Wow.
And I have to give the tenacity to the staff and the students because they fought back. They wouldn't allow the intimidation. And it still stands to this day, even though probably about 10 years ago when they first instituted the statue, it was vandalized several times. But they moved forward and today it's still there.
Wow. Have you seen any hate crimes either, along with the statue or just the statue?
Quite a few hate crimes, brutality, where people who really don't understand the LGBTQ community backlash with violence. And I have seen many people beaten up, ridiculed, spit on, and it's a sad sight. So I'm glad that we're finally, hopefully one day we'll get over this.
Thank you so much, Kevin Wilcox. We really appreciated this interview.
You're welcome and good work.
Thank you. What Kevin Wilcox today said in his interview is not uncommon. Alone, there are over 52 active hate groups in the U.S., some of which use violence to get their message across. Be kind to others and be kind to yourselves is our message. Treat others the way you want to be treated. This is Jackie O'Neill signing off and reminding you, have a nice day. Have a nice day! Yeah, you get the microphone!
When the Soviet Union was created, initially, homosexuality remained illegal. No, that's nonsense.
Nope. These issues are not just happening around the world. They're happening in our own homes. Oh wait, shit. Sorry. Hey mama, follow me. I'm the cutest chickie that you ever did see. So let go to the past now. Say hello to the love in your heart. And then what? No! Get out!
Are you eating the banana? Yeah, he's eating the banana. Oh, the doggo ate the microphone.
What Kevin Wilcox said today is not uncommon. Alone, there are over 52 active hate groups in the U.S. of anti-LGBTQ. Be kind to others and be kind to your... Shit. Yeah, come here, you can have it. Lay down, down, lay down, down.